everybody. Check. I gotta turn this up more and more. Okay, good. Oh, this might be a little too much. Hi, everybody. I'm here now. Sorry it took so long. I always have to upload all the stuff to my social media, so it took a minute. Thanks for following Rackham. Thank you for that. Hi Florida Metal. Hi Promethean. I am back. Of course, immediately yawning. My brother's cooking food over there. I can smell it, and it smelled so delicious, and it makes you really hungry, and I'm like, fuck. How's everybody doing tonight? Not bad is good. Very good. I am tired today again. I mean, I'm tired every day. It's just, it depends. Like, some days I'm more tired than others, so. Today is one of those more tired days, I guess. But I mean, if the chat picks up and stuff, you know how I am. I'm that type that then my energy gets hyped up, and then you know, and then my tiredness kind of subside a little bit, you know. Yeah. Oh my god. What am I doing? Well, thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate that. Glad to be here. Weather has been really hot, and it's been threatening 2 times today with storms. So it was like lightning, and it was yesterday too, lightning and thundering, but it passed. It never hit. This happened 3 times now, and I'm like aggravated because I'm like, we need the rain, we need the cooling down, because it's been really hot again. There were these couple of days where it was really nice. I can't say cool because it wasn't, but it was very dry. It wasn't humid, so the wind helped, you know, keeping yourself cool, you know. So I was actually able to sit outside one night and actually just, I think I told you guys about that, and actually was able to just sit there and read outside in my backyard, which was awesome because it wasn't so hot. Oh, Starry Gaze, thank you for following. Hello, greetings. Welcome. So, that was really good. And then the other day when I rode my bike, it actually felt cool when I was riding it because it had just rained. So it was, you know, very... I was like, wow, I cannot believe this is the feeling I'm getting right now, that I'm actually like, that it's actually feeling cool on my skin, the wind, you know, while I'm on my way home. So that was awesome. But then this took a turn for, you know, and again now it's so hot outside. So again, I'm just locked in my house, in my cool dungeon. I go out there, spend time with the cats for a minute, and then I go run right back inside before just one drop of sweat can form on my body. I do work out every day outside too, you know. I do for 45 minutes to an hour, but that's it. That is where I allow myself to do that, to get the exercise, to sweat and everything, and it's fine. Everything before that or after that is unacceptable. So I just can't deal with the heat. I hate it. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm glad to see everybody. Used to like what? Oh, you don't like storms? Why? I love storms. They're very cleansing, and they really are like physically cleansing, and they're also, you know, they can be, if you use it to your advantage, you know, they can be spiritually cleansing as well, mentally, emotionally cleansing. You know, I really do like storms. So why don't you like them, Florida Metal? Anymore, I should say. Oh, sorry guys. Well, if you do lose your power, I don't ever lose my power. I lose my power when, once in a blue moon when a storm is real bad, but most of the time, it's only when a hurricane hits. Other than that, I don't ever really lose my, electricity, luckily. Yeah, and sweating is really, but, you know, as a former athlete, it is just something, and it's good. It's good for your body, right? It is actually good for you to sweat, to get, because I'm not sure if that's true, but I do believe that it also releases certain toxins out of your body when you do that. You know, just like when you use the bathroom, you know, like toxins are now, you know, you excrete them now, and they're coming out of your body. So it's good, you know. But yes, I am also the type of person, there's a time to sweat, and then there's a time to not sweat, you know. And in Florida, it is always sweating. Just how much are you sweating right now? You know how bad is it? You know, that's why my air conditioner blasting. My power bill is very high every month. It's really aggravating, but I have to because I can't even sleep. My European blood is I'm so warm blooded. It's ridiculous. I cannot sleep if my air conditioner is not really on low. I have a window AC unit and in my bedroom here, and I have a central air unit, and I have this both blasting at night. I just can't. I'm so used to, you know, cool nights in Germany where my parents just opened my window, and it was literally, you can see the cold breeze, and it's just like they put my cover up to here, and oh, thank you, Eerie Cloth. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, so and then you know, my parents always taught me, like, your head cool, but your body has to remain warm in order for not, you know, to not get sick and these things, you know. Howdy. And yeah, it's good, you know, but now that I am in Florida, it's like, yeah, you can. Is there something you would like to know about? Particularly? Because we can do that right away. Perfect, Eerie Cloth. You are right after NG 1976. What part? You're, I cannot know what part you mean. I have two thoughts on what this means. That's what I thought was my first thought. Okay. So, now I tell everybody, I make them aware that sometimes, you know, whatever, sometimes you think that this is really what you want to know about your love life, but your subconscious is actually, very much bothered with something else. Oh, thank you, NG. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Woohoo! Thank you. So you are subscribed. That means that you're actually going to get a 10 card reading whenever you want. You don't have to get it right now. We can do the 1 card reading, but you do get a 10 card reading every month that you are subscribed. So just let me know whenever you want a 10 card reading. Okay. So let's see what we can see here. Hopefully it'll talk about your love life. Like I was just gonna say, the cards will tell me what they will tell me. They may not tell me anything about your love life, because it might not be actually what's subconsciously actually something that's kind of gnawing at you. You know what I mean? So let's see. Okay. Okay, so that's the Knight of Wands. So it's not it. This is more talking about you ignoring love, not being really involved with that. It's talking about a sudden journey, and it's talking about impulsive behavior. Okay, something that you do. Hasty decisions. Okay, decisions made in haste that you didn't think through. But it so I think this is a characteristic of yours, that you are a person that makes hasty decisions. You go in over your head really quickly. But I also do think that this card is also representing you going on a journey, okay? And that's exactly the first thought when I saw this card. It's not really about love for you. It's about going on a journey, a life's journey. It can be literally your life as a journey, or it can be an actual journey that you're undertaking where you're going somewhere or something like that. But it's not really talking about love. Love is not really something that I guess is in your grasp at this moment, if you will. Okay, so that concludes you here. Hey, Serenity, what's up? Okay, so wait, we gotta let's see. We have Eerie Cloth. Eerie Cloth, tell me, is there... Gotcha. Okay, Serenity, I got Eerie Cloth right before you, okay? So, if you're still here, Eerie Cloth, your question, if you have one. If not, I can do a general reading. Okay, so you just let me know what you would like to know about. It can be general, it can be something particular. That is entirely up to you. Okay, that's a very good question. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me just really shuffle this. And Serenity, you said, I want to know what happened this week. And this weekend. Okay, this weekend. I was like, okay, I don't. What happened this weekend? What happened with what exactly? With your friends, or at a party or something, getting together? All right, Eerie Cloth. Let's see what we can see here. Hopefully, like I said earlier, hopefully it'll. Oh! Nope, we cannot use this now. definitely not. Never know if it might be in there again. Let's begin. Immediately. Six of Pentacles inverted. So normally the Pentacles is related to finances, right? But it can be interpreted in different ways. In this sense, I think it is interpreted in more of a spiritual way, as in greed. You're kind of greedy. You're a hoarder of your own self, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, you're not really opening up. There is a mishandling of yourself in that sense. Okay, it's unclear. To me, maybe it can mean that you're a little too close-minded in certain areas, okay? That's almost what the feeling that I'm getting. That you're not really letting your head go and really just letting go and opening up to whatever it is in order for you to manifest, okay? So that's kind of what I'm gathering here. Moving on. This is good. The Fool. Okay. So you are eager. Okay. You are eager. There's a beginning of a journey is happening in your life right now. Innocent and young and acting without thought and potential. That's probably the biggest word. Potential. There's a lot of potential. There's maybe a lot of chaos going on with you. There's a lot around you and inside of you that's going on, but there's a lot of potential for you to be whatever that it is that you want to be, and for you to be able to manifest, but I do think you have to harness your own freedom on your inside, your own spiritual and mental and emotional freedom, in order to be able to go out there and do the things that you're meant to do, okay? Queen of Cups inverted. So it looks like there is somebody in your midst that's not good for you, okay? That's if you will, an untrustworthy person, unreliable and indecisive, okay? Could also be yourself. It's either somebody that's close to you, or it is yourself, that you don't really trust yourself. You're very indecisive yourself, which really kind of aligns with these two cards, okay? And you're not really reliable for your own self. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's happening here. There's just a lot of shakiness. I feel like that if you go and do more research on topics that you're interested in, and more reading and more inverted thought and inverted action, then I think you can actually, things can get better for you in that sense. In that aspect, when it comes to, you were asking about manifestation, and I think manifestation can occur once you kind of get yourself, in a better predicament, inwardly. You're welcome. I really hope that this resonated with you, and that this helped you a little bit. Okay, I hope everything will work out for you, Eerie Cloth. I like your name. It's really awesome. So just keep working at it. It takes a long time to be comfortable with not just with, your spiritual aspect, but first of all with yourself, and then with your spiritual aspect, I still have my issues here and there myself, where I feel insecure, and I feel kind of cramped, and I feel that I'm not being myself and I'm not allowed to be myself. And it's hard, and I think that a lot of us go through that our entire life, throughout our entire life. It always depends on the environment we find ourselves in, the people that we're around, these things. It helps, or it doesn't, either way. All right, yes, Promethean, good one. Well, thank you so much for following, Eerie Cloth. I wish you good luck in your endeavors. Thank you for choosing me. Now, Serenity, what happened this weekend? What exactly is it that you would like to know? I want to say thank you all for being here so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And thank you, NG, for subscribing. That is fucking amazing. I am very appreciative of you. Thank you so much. I am hyped. Oh, you feel disconnected from your club. Do you want a one-card reading on it? Because the thing that you redeemed was answer to your question, but that's just a general question normally. That is not really related to issues in that matter. But I can do a one card. I'll do a one card and we'll see. You feel disconnected? Oh God, I feel disconnected all the time. Alone all the time. All right. Let's see what we can find. I'm glad to be here, guys. I feel very serene, if you will. So I'm really glad to be here today. So let's see what we can see. Oh, okay. Ten of Wands inverted. So this is... You are stressed out. You're very stressed out and you're handling a burden that's crushing. You're being crushed by this burden. Let's see. I want to make sure I say the right words. I guess it is probably related to your club, but it's a loss. You're unable to maintain stability. Treacherous actions. Okay, so there's something going on with you outside of your club, and that is what's keeping you disconnected from your club. That's what I'm reading, because you are not completely involved in there. Reason why is because you have something outside of the club that's keeping you from being completely involved in your club. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I hope it does. So whatever you have going on outside of your club, you need to kind of try to resolve that in a way, or at least be able to, deal with it and I don't know if it's issues at work or if it's issues with family or if it's something that's bothering you. There's something that's bothering you and that's keeping you from being able to really connect with your people in your club or with your club. Okay, whatever the club consists of. There's some sort of turmoil within you that's keeping you from being able to connect properly with your club. So, and it's a burden on you, and it's like a loss. It's like you lost somebody, or, maybe not, doesn't mean, in the worst way possible, but in some way you lost somebody, okay? So, yeah, if you can kind of get that resolved a little bit, if you can kind of, get a hold of it and understand what's wrong there and what's happening, then you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because loss is one of the biggest words connected to this card. So it looks like you probably still have very, grave issues with handling this loss. I know that feeling. I feel that feeling. I have the same feeling about my mother with the guilt. Yeah. Guilt all the time. What could I have done? Why didn't I do this? Why, always. I have, at this point now, just kind of started to accept, I guess, that's kind of normal, that people will feel that way. I'm just thinking logically, if they weren't able to save their loved one from death, then it's because, then they will automatically have that feeling of guilt, right? So I'm just kind of imitating being my own therapist and psychologist sometimes. That's what I do. But when you have gifts like I do, then you can kind of do it. You can kind of do it, and it does kind of hit right on the spot. Maybe a little next to it. So. Okay. Oh. Is there no way that you can reconcile with your family at all? Because I do think that if there's any way, you should maybe give it a thought and see. You don't have to open up your whole life to your family that you cut out, open up everything, tell them everything immediately, now hang out with them every day. But I mean, maybe open it up a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, and my family hate is nothing really like that. It's more just like people just don't care about each other in my family. People just don't give a shit about each other. I don't know. I haven't talked to my mother's sister since my mother died in 2016. And that was the only reason why we spoke, because of that occurrence of my mother dying. So it's like, okay, my cousins, her sons, they never speak to me. I have reached out to them a couple of times. They have reached out to me a couple of times, and now they don't speak to me at all. No contact with them. I don't have any contact with my other cousin. She's had a child. He's already I don't know, he's fucking 10 years old now or something. Never met him. I really only, that's all my German family side. It's really I don't even like voicing this, because I know that in some way my mother hears this, and I know that it's it destroys her. It destroys her, out there somewhere. Because on my mother's side, my German family side cares so little about my brother and I. Not at all. And I have always tried to reach out in some way, and they never. Now, my brother never reached out, so it's kind of but they never really reciprocated it. No, my Serbian family, I speak to them. They speak to me. It's like they're waiting for me. They're waiting for me all the time. And I know I don't speak to them all the time. There's months we go, but then we speak, and it's I know that the topic is me and my brother probably all the time. When are they coming? When are they coming to see us? You know what I mean? But it is really, really weird how families are, and sad. It's very sad. Hey, Meryl. Oh, Meryl. Hey, how are you? Wow, 30 years, huh? Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot, Serenity. That's a lot. And hi, Meryl. Hi, I'm glad you're here. It's been a minute. Conservative people? I understand. Sorry, Meryl. You gotta subscribe to me, then you don't get any ads. More ethnic, yeah. Yeah, it is a shame that this in this day and age that the Christian religion. I'm assuming that they're Christians now. Pretty sure because no other religion, unless they're maybe Muslims, monotheistic religions are usually the ones that are very judgmental and that they will not accept anything else. And whichever one of those monotheistic Abrahamic religions it may be. Well, then actually Judaism is a little bit different, a lot more open-minded, a lot more spiritual in the matter, so I don't really involve that. I actually really like that religious path, honestly. I think this is actually a good... I've been doing a lot more reading on it and a lot more, I'm actually very interested in the whole Jewish aspect of religion, Jewish religion. They hate all gay people. So wait a minute. What country are you from again, Serenity? Are you in the U.S. or are you... Oh, Mary, your family is more traditional. Or what? I'm sorry. You must really take my apologies, Serenity, but I do mix up because I have many people in here that I mix up where everybody lives. So I cannot remember where you and your family live, what country and what location. If you could kind of refresh me on that, maybe I can. Yeah, you're welcome, Serenity. You're welcome. So Serenity, what country are you from? I don't think you heard me ask that. Look at how dry my hair. Look at my hair, all poofy. It's ridiculous. I put so much conditioner, it's ridiculous. Did she leave? I hope not. I hope she's not upset. Oh, okay. No, I was asking where you are located. Where do you live? You can't redeem Meryl? Yeah, you can. You can if you want to. You should be able to. Oh, Belgium. Belgium? And they're so religious? What? Oh, Angus, hi. It's been a minute. I can't believe in a country like Belgium that's really crazy. Wow. You must live a little bit in a rural area a little bit. Could this be a little bit more on the countryside of Belgium? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. I got it now. I got you. That's why I said one of the Abrahamic religions. There it is. Muslim. Yeah. There's oftentimes really no talking to a lot of those people. Islam. Yeah, because we have a lot of Turkish people there in this area. Belgium, Germany, we have a lot. We have a lot in France. A lot of in Denmark. So I see. Hi, Nayla. Well, you can get a 1-card reading right away. You know, if you ask or whatever you want to know. Or you can redeem a 3-card reading with crystals or a 10-card reading for 500 bits, or you subscribe. Okay, 3-card, good. Yes, yes. What, Mara? What, it's not working? How's it not working? You should... You have 159, you should be able to. Okay, so... Okay, so... Alright, Nayla, just type in chat what is it that you would like to know about, unless you just want a general reading, okay? Now, Serenity, yeah. Islam is a very, okay, love, gotcha. Let me just shuffle those for a minute. Yeah, very paranoid is probably what I think you wanted to say. You can, Nayla. Name would be good. Name is always good. It contains like zeroed in energy, right, of this person when you speak their name, that can be useful, you know. And Meryl, I don't know how to help you. I don't know what's going on with your Yeah, I don't know. Everybody else is doing it. I don't know. And yeah, okay, so MS. Okay, MS. We can do MS. That's fine. Damn, Serenity. That's hard. That's hard. Out of stock. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. If it's not working, Mara, just let me know what you want to do, and I'll do it. It's not a big deal. If it's not working, it's not working, you know? Yeah, I mean, Serenity, honestly, all I can say is I'm glad that your eyes are open. I'm glad that you are understanding. I'm glad that you know that this is not the way to go. You know, and I'm not saying that religion's not the way to go. No, it's not that. It's hypocrisy and hating others for their gender, race, religion, whatever it is not the way to go. It doesn't matter what religion you are. You can be an atheist and be hateful like that too. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. You cannot be like this. You have to be tolerant, and you have to be open-minded. You just have to be, you know. You can't go through life judging somebody by who they go to sleep with. Why? What is it to you? You don't go to sleep with them. Why do you care? I don't understand. I don't understand that kind of... You did it, Mary. You did it. Yeah, Serenity. I know. Yep. Yeah, Meryl, exactly. They don't actually do what, you know, Jesus promoted and presented. You know, most of them actually don't follow it. They pretend that they do, but they really, in reality, they don't. And yes, I mean, we can see still in former Sumeria, Mesopotamia, how they have destroyed all the relics not all of them, but most of them, they have destroyed statues, they have destroyed relics, that they have destroyed buildings that their ancestors built, you know, carvings into walls. All of this, they have destroyed them literally with dynamite, the Islamic State, because they are so of the monotheistic now. You know, it's only Allah, and that's it. You know, and they have no tolerance, and so therefore, in that sense, they revert back hundreds of years. You know, to times where women are oppressed and suppressed. Any minorities are suppressed. You know, any people of different, you know, religious affiliation and different sexual orientation are suppressed. Everything, because they are just like in, you know, the back in the day, you know, hundreds and a little bit even thousands of years ago, where only men were in charge, you know, and that's it. All right, so Nayla, you're up. So Nayla and then Meryl. And that's all that matters, Serenity. If you feel more peaceful, you know, you seem like a person that works from the intuition, from the gut. You can understand that you must do what you must do in order to feel good, in order to feel content and peaceful. You know, like you said, peaceful is a good word. All right, so Nayla, we're doing this right now. Like I always tell people, I cannot know if it will show me anything about love. It might show me something completely different that your subconscious is way more concerned with, okay, that you don't even know. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Three of Swords inverted. Off to a... Jeez, okay. So, sorrow, loss of a loved one, okay. Emotional misery. Okay, so there's something going on with you emotionally. You are sad. You are saddened by an event of some sort with another person. It may not be, you know, romantic of origin, but it is definitely with somebody that's close to you. Could be family, could be a friend, could also be an animal, could be something like this, and it's causing you heartache, okay? And it's not ideal, and could be in the past, but it's still lingering with you, okay? So let's move on. Yes, very good. Knight of Cups. But it does look... Okay, so this is love related. I believe that is what my gut tells me. Looking up for you, romance. Okay, this card is talking about romantic romance. Someone that offers new ideas to a situation, an offer of opportunity. So there's definitely something coming up your way romantically with somebody. Okay, so that's very positive. That's very good. So this is exactly bullseye pretty much to your question. You know, to what you were requesting to know about. Okay, so positive. Very good. Okay, moving on. So, Queen of Wands. So this could pertain to you or somebody close to you. This is speaking of a confident and well-liked and assertive female, okay? Which is really helpful in the path of finding this romance that's coming your way. Attractive and well-liked female, assertive, a sincere person, and confident. Okay, so very good. So if this is you, then you are doing the right thing, because that's what you need to be in order to establish this, this romance anyway. So I am thinking this pertains to you. So there's something from the past still weighing on you. Romantic opportunities coming up. Somebody that will offer new ideas to a situation. That's really good. A certain situation that you find yourself in, that you're trying to find ideas for. Somebody's coming to help, pretty much. And you are standing as a confident, well-liked, assertive person. Sounds good, looks good. I hope that helped you, Nayla, and I hope that this will help you with your endeavors in the future, and I hope everything will work out how you have hoped for it and imagined it. You're welcome. I think this is directly related to MS and you. I think this is directly related to you two. I think when it says that there's romance coming up, I think that has something to do with MS. That could be the person. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Meryl. Now you're next. What, anything in particular you would like to know about, or just a general reading? And I am starving right now. General? Okay, perfect. Let me shuffle these some more. But anyway, yeah, religion, Metatron? Metatron? Who is that? Oh, 1111. I forgot. Metatron? I have never heard that. Metatron? Am I crazy? The voice of God? Give me a second. I gotta look that up. Because... Sorry, I'm yawning like a fool here. It sounds like a fucking transformer. I'm sorry, but I just really have to call it as I see it. Metatron or Matatron is an angel in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, mentioned 3 times in the Talmud in a few passages. Metatron, figure of the Hebrew Bible, but his name appears briefly in several passages of the Talmud. His legends are predominantly found in mystical Kabbalistic texts. He is variously identified as the prince or angel of the presence, as Michael the archangel, or as Enoch after his bodily ascent into heaven. Okay, I see. So, Michael, pretty much. Okay. I do like and I do feel that there's something to your question, and that there's something there, okay? I don't know about how deeply these things run, angels and such. as you know, I'm not, not Christian. We have our three ladies, that sit at the roots of Yggdrasil watching us. We have our Valkyria that come and take us when we die in battle. But these are different things, because in Christianity, the angels are with you at all times, pretty much, right? So, but then we can never know if maybe the Valkyria are with us at all times too, So, let's see what we can see. Queen of Swords. So there's like, there is a sorrow, and there's like an anger too. Okay, there's definitely some sort of anger. Unfortunately, there's a loneliness. There's an anxiety, sadness. A widow, someone carrying a burden. Okay, so you have some stuff that is bothering you. Okay, unfortunately. And it is like weighing on you, and it's kind of breaking your heart a little bit. And okay, so that this is just talking about your state of yourself, the sadness, the loneliness, the anxiety, okay, that you do feel, most likely on a daily basis. Okay, let's move on. The Hierophant inverted. So I think that these emotional feelings, these negative emotional feelings, are causing you to act out in unorthodox ways. Okay, you're given poor advice by somebody. Hopefully it's not means me, but you're given poor advice by somebody, and there's just like it's a futile effort. Okay, nothing is happening. It's like a standstill. Like a stalled. Okay, these emotions, this weight is causing you to not be able to move forward. Okay, you're just like in this loop, and it's not going anywhere. Okay. Oh my goodness. Page of Swords inverted. Swords again. Okay, so this is talking about being there is a liar, false friend, and deceit. Okay, I can see that it's the same thing with this card. Imprisoned. So what strikes me, and I'm just telling you what strikes me and what I feel. This question about Metatron is a question of that is what's isolating you. This is not something that's good for you. This thought of this angelic being, the voice of God, whatever you want to call it, it's not. It's because when it comes to that sense that you were asking, you are. It's not. It is not helping you in your endeavors. This thing that you're thinking about, the angel, the voice, whatever it is, it's not helping you. It is not guiding you on the right way. It's false. It's a false thought of help, in a sense. I think personally is that there's too much of inwardly action and thoughts on your part. You have to become a little bit more extroverted, a little bit more going out of yourself, in order to heal from this pain and in order to experience different things, different feelings, and maybe a different spiritual help out there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gathering here, that you're too inwardly focused instead of outwardly focused. Yeah, can be, yes. You can never care too much. You should always care. But there is a difference whether you care on the inside and don't do anything about it, though, or you care and you actually do something. Action is required. In everything in your life, you have to act. In order to see results, you have to act. To get something that you want, you have to act on it. To get something that you need, you have to act. You cannot just sit, and you cannot just be inwardly focused all the time and just sit there and be in your head all the time. You have to go out if you can. My problem is I can't most of the time. I am pretty much confined to where I am. I cannot go travel. I can go a mile down the road. That's as far as I can go. Any direction, right? Technically, on my own. So I have to work with what I have. But if you have the ability to do that, then you need to go. Okay. Okay, well maybe you have somebody then. For me, the first thought was that it had to do with the question that you were asking, and that this is what's deceiving you, that is leading you to believe that it's there, listening, and it is not listening. There's nothing listening, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's actually a person. Well, that's what I'm saying. There might be. I'm unsure if there is somebody around you, because this is talking about a false friend, deceit, and a liar. So that's somebody that's close to you. Somebody that you see on a daily basis. I was thinking that it's somebody that you see on a daily basis, feel on a daily basis, the Metatron. That's what I thought, but if there is somebody, a person around you, then could be the person that's the deceiver, the liar. I think whenever you see numbers like that, I think it reaches deeper up. It's ad break for him. I still hear grumbling and rumbling. Come on, storm already. Storm already. I'm waiting for the ad to answer. Yeah, I know. Meryl, I see it. Thanks everybody for being here. I know Promethean is still here and Florida Metal is still here. I do like people come in here and get their reading and they're like, deuces, and I'm like, alright. I like that though. It's good. It's good. Yeah, exactly, Promethean, exactly. Oh yeah, I mean I see familiar faces all the time in here, which that's awesome. Serenity, Angus, like almost always. There's always somebody new every stream, but there's always old people too, and I love that. I love it. It's like a really perfect way of how where this stream is heading. So anyway, Meryl, it can very well be. It's somebody that's close to you or that you feel close to that's deceiving you, that's a liar, okay? And that's a false friend. So, don't be all, don't think everybody's your enemy now and be paranoid about it. But because the time will come where it will manifest itself very easily. You will easily be able to detect that. And I think last time I gave you a reading, you had the same thing. So when the time comes, you will know. You won't have to question it. Could be. Yeah, it's all the same thing. There's one particular entity, person, spiritual, whatever, that is deceiving, and that's a liar, and that's a false friend. Somebody that is close to you in some way. So that's pretty much all I can see, I can know. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that you will find out quickly. It will show quickly who is this person. The number thing has always been a very much of a hit or miss. I've studied that as well. Now I'm not going to lie. I've forgotten pretty much all the numbers, what they represent. Unfortunately, I will refresh my memory on it at some point. But I discovered really quickly that that this is also something that can be very easily a coincidence, especially when it's stuck in your subconscious. To see that number, you saw it 2 times, and now every time you see it, it's because your subconscious is calling it out to you. It's not because it's actually in the path of fate. It's really just a coincidence. But that's not always the case. There are definitely cases where this is not a coincidence. Especially when you're not zoomed in and focused on it and you see that number. And even your subconscious is cleared of it. Then it becomes a very, very valid and very realistic, a thing, but well, the occult and forces around you are 2 different things. The occult really focuses on the history of the certain connections based religiously a lot of times, but whatever forces are around you, that is something to think about, to consider whether you are into the occult, you are religious, or you're not, But yeah, so I really hope that person will pop up, for you quickly and swiftly, so that you can, put them out of your life and move away from them, And that's the main thing you should always do. You should always think about that before anything else. Think about the things in your real life, the things that you control everything. You know, like, don't, you know, don't worry about it. You control what you're supposed to control. Whatever fate is there, is there. If it's not there, you control, you know. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta eat. I'm starving, man. I haven't felt this hungry in a long time. Maybe it's because I've been working out. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. I've been drinking an excessive amount of water, which is good. Like the last 2 days. Today was the first day where I've been just kind of drinking regularly. But the last 2 days I've been drinking a lot of water, and I think that's good because I think the day before I felt really crappy. And I think a lot had to do. I was very dehydrated, and when you're dehydrated, really like seriously dehydrated, it can give you some medical problems. I think that actually was happening to me, but I've been feeling better, just really tired. But you guys know I'm always fucking tired and fucking whatever. Karma's not on the trail. That's right. Yeah, you should ask them. Yep. Alright, guys. Well, tomorrow is Tuesday. And tomorrow I'll be back again. That's the plan. So, I want to thank everybody. Oh, I feel fine. I gotta go to bed earlier. That's what it is. I really gotta go to bed. Like, really early because I'm a very light sleeper. So, I only get a little bit of sleep anyway. You know? So, but thank you for Florida Metal. Thank you for saying that. I'm just gotta eat and go. Alright? And go to bed. So thank you so much, guys, for coming. This was a really great stream. I want to say thank you again to all my new followers. Thank you, Promethean. Thank you. And thank you, Meryl. Thank you, Serenity. Thank you, NG, for following. Thank you for that. Who else was in? Angus was in here real quick, too. Nayla, thank you for being here. And I think I said Meryl. Yeah, thank you. And Florida Metal, Promethean. Yeah. I think I said everybody. And if I forgot somebody, I'm sorry. Please don't hold it against me. But I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Okay. I appreciate you so much. It was really good having you guys. Oh, and Eerie Cloth. Thank you, Eerie Cloth, for choosing me and following me. Shit. See, I almost did forget. And thank you, Reckham, for following. I don't know. That person never really said anything. Let me see. I think there was one more. Starry Gaze. Yep. Thank you, Starry Gaze, for coming in. See, I knew I missed one. Yep. So thank you guys so much for coming tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, I say, you know, don't forget to mourn those in spiritual turmoil. And until tomorrow, I say tschüss, zdravo, and bye.